Tell us about yourself, you whore, so we can stalk you! Okay, my name is Jamie the Comic, or Jamie C. If you can guess my real name, good for you. I'm 20 years old, I'm a college student studying TV and film production, but I also do work at a bar at night so I can pay the rent. And I like video games as well as video editing because it's a passion. I also am starting stand-up comedy. Not getting very far at the moment, but we'll see how it goes.
So, my name is Georgie. I am 14 years old. I am 4'10". I hate being short. I love dyeing my hair. I've dyed my hair every color of the rainbow. Right now it is purple. I have green eyes. I love anime. My favorite color is yellow. My favorite animal is a pig. My second favorite animal is penguins. They're the cutest things ever. Ugh. I'm constantly in a bad mood. I frown a lot. I have a really, really weird laugh. Yeah.
Aside from voice acting, I like to write stories. Most of the stories that I've written thus far are fan fiction, mostly Gravitation fan fiction, but I also do have some of my own original work, which I am currently working on. And they're all online under the same name that I use for my voice acting, Pink Shu-chan. I'm also slightly autistic, which can explain how I communicate normally. But that doesn't stop me from doing the things I love, like voice acting. My hobbies include surfing on the web, reading, writing, like I said, drawing, and I love to sing. As for favorite animal, there's a whole bunch of animals that I like, but the animals that I like the most are cats, dogs, rabbits, wolves, and foxes. And my favorite color is pink.
Why do you make an abridged series of Bleach when there are like several others?
Okay, this one, I keep getting a lot of questions regarding this, and it's mainly from the trolls saying,
And why are you doing this?
there are two reasons why it's called Bleach Fandubridge instead of Bleach the Abridged Series or Bleach the Super Special Awesome Abridged Series. And the first reason is because I wanted a name that's unique, and at the time, and still is currently, there is no show called Fandubridge. There is, and the name is unique. That's one reason, and the second reason is when I came up with the name, I decided instead of making a straight parody of the Bleach franchise, why don't I just make it shorter, but as epic as a fan dub, but an abridged series. So it's an abridged series in terms of it's being short, but it's a fan dub in terms of how the editing style is and how epic it is. But there are a few jokes here and there because I like doing comedy, and to be honest, a short fan dub is kind of boring, so you kind of need some jokes in it, and that's how it came to be. And the third and final reason why I did Bleach in the first place is because, to be honest, I was bored. Yeah, it's cliche. Oh, I'm bored, I just wanted to try it. But that's literally how it was. I was bored one day and I thought, you know what? I've got nothing to do for the next month or so, so I might as well make an abridged series and get some voice actors to go. And Bleach was the only anime that I kind of knew a lot about, so I choose Bleach. How did you get into voice acting?
Well, when I was younger, I always did do a lot of voices. Like, every single time I would be playing with my toys, I would always give different voices to all the different character toys. And this continued on when I grew older, as I started giving voices to any characters that I created through stories, and I would always imitate favorite parts of series that I like, or imitate my favorite characters, and so that pretty much is how I got into voice acting.
when it came to voice acting, I had an idea in my mind that I wanted to do voice acting, and a friend I met on YouTube basically said, it's fun, do it, it's just something to do. And I never really took him to that, but then literally a year later, I literally said to myself, you know what, I'm going to try it. And the very first day, the very first audition I applied for was the Machinima, and I got the role, and I was like, whoa. And it just sort of spouted from there.
To tell you the truth, I have no clue. I do not remember anything. I'm gonna guess it's about a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe. I really don't know. Like, I'm really dumb when it comes to remembering things. Like, I don't remember most of my childhood, which is really, really sad, but it's true.
What type of anime do you like?
I watch a lot of anime, but my favorite anime of all is called Usagi Drop. It is so cute. Like, it's a girly anime, but it's not one of those girly animes like, oh, he cheated on me, but more like, oh, it's so cute. So yeah.
There's all kinds of different anime that I like, but out of all of them, my favorite has to be Gravitation. Because, like, it's cute, it's funny, and it's one of those stories that once you watch it from start to finish, it's just hard to let it go.
People sort of get me confused. The fact that I do an abridged series and talk about anime is, I don't really watch anime as much as people think. I kind of go with suggestions. If like there's an abridged series, not an abridged series, there's an anime called When They Cry, and I never even heard of it, but it's very dark, it's very like mysterious, it's a murder mystery, and you want to see who done it. And I'm not going to spoil it, go and check it out. I only go by suggestions, and Bleach was just so happened to be the very first suggestion outside of like the usual 4Kids cartoons that was known to, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Digimon. I'm not sure Digimon's 4Kids, but anyway, I digress. So yeah, I just really go with suggestions, but most of the time I get it from a bridge series. I mean, I didn't even hear of Gara Zero until I watched my friend's abridged series, so it just proves they are doing good than they are doing harm. Leave us alone, don't take them down!
If it could be any character from Bleach, who would it be?
Kenpachi Sakuragi. One word. Epic.
If I had to be any character in Bleach, I would have to say Orihime. And not because I play as her in Fandubridge, but she is a character that I can relate to in so many ways, and I like that she may not be the strongest character in the series, but she is strong in her own way. She will fight for what's right, and like, she will fight some of the time, but most of the time she relies on healing abilities, and I do honestly have to admit that in a lot of video games or anime, I usually really like the healer characters because they're sweet, they like to help people, they don't have to use violence to help people. Yeah, that's why I like Orihime.
It's really hard for me to pick because every time I sounded like a pervert or a pedophile. So I'm gonna pick pervert. I would be Ichigo's mom. And this is, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I don't want to be dead, but I mean, have you ever seen his dad?